Hi everyone, this is M.Poornima. In this video lecture series, next we are going to discuss about Class B chopper. Here we can see Class B chopper, uh, which is step up chopper. Here the input voltage is the output voltage is step up. So this process takes place in regenerative braking process. Here which provides positive output voltage and negative average output voltage. This takes in quadrant. This process takes place in quadrant 2. So the average power flows from the load to motor. Here the power flows from load to motor source, load to source. Here, when the switch S is open periodically with the time period T. If the switch is open periodically with the T, the possible of speed above rated speed and down nearly the zero speed. The application is battery operated vehicles and regenerated power stores in the battery. Okay, here the power flows, average power flows from load to source. Now coming to the regenerative braking process takes step. Next step, that is when the switch one is closed. When the switch is closed, what happens? The motor, the supply from the motor goes back to the motor with a closed circuit. Here the armature voltage VA equal to 0, that is diode blocks, and armature current increase due to the voltage E, since E is greater than VA, since E is greater than VTA. So mechanical energy converted to electrical energy. Here the mechanical energy is converted to electrical energy, and the generator, example generator. The energy stored in energy stored in inductor, that is LA, that armature inductor. So any remaining energy dissipated in armature resistance and source. So this is the equation for regenerative braking. But now next step, that is when the switch is open, what happens? This stored energy, what happens? It go back to the supply. Here now we have a diode. So what happens? It blocks the supply. Okay. So next process, this regenerative braking process. When switch S is in off condition, when the switch S is in off condition, what happens? The supply goes back to the source. The supply goes back to the source. That is armature current flows through the diode and source voltage V. So armature current decreases in negative directions. So energy stored in armature inductance and energy supplied by the machines are fed to the source, that is the duty interval IA. The armature current, it gets decreases. Here the armature current get decreases. So the equation is shown here. This is the equation for class B chopper. Now, here the regenerative braking of the chopper, the duty cycle is T on by T, where T is a chopper period. Here the negative. So negative because the current flows from the motor. So here the current is negative because the current flows from the motor to source. And the generator side one, the VA equal to E minus IRA. And chopper side is the average armature voltage. VA equal to 1 minus duty cycle into V. Therefore, 1 minus duty cycle to V is equal to A equal to E minus IARA. So the equating these two equations. Finally, the armature current IA equal to E minus 1 minus duty cycle into V divided by RA. Here we can solve. Here the armature current energy stores in when the armature current increases. When the duty interval, what happens? The armature current de-energize. At that time, what happens? We will be getting the armature. The switch is in on conditions. This is what step up chopper. This is what the output voltage is stepped up when comparing to the input voltages. Here we can see the small animation video. Here the two quadrant chopper and its lectures. We have on the first chopper is an on condition for the first quadrant motoring mode of this chopper. When this chopper is on, what happens? Supply moves like this. And what happens if the switch is open? The supply goes like this. Okay. Here, when this supply is on, and what happens? It goes like this. And finally, it closes. What happens is go back to the source. So this is what two quadrant choppers. Okay. Here we can see the choppers. Here we can see the chopper.
To operate this circuit.
What
इसमें
happens?
सेपरेटली एक्साइटेड डीसी मोटर का यूज किया गया है, इसलिए मोटर की जो फील्ड वाइंडिंग है वो
So what
आर्मेचर से सेपरेट है and इसमें separately field provide करते हैं.
Here we can see the diagram.
Circuit में connected
The field.
chopper 1
So
and
chopper on
diode
diode 1.
वो एक time पर conduct करेगा. And chopper
What happens?
and
Here we can see the
inductor
process.
में short and current source
Here
में
this
वो
what happens here it is
तक हो जाती है.
the process.
जैसे chopper 2 conductor
Chopper
में
was-
आता है.
Chopper 1 is diode 1.
Armature में जाती है. Tractor में जो भी conduct करता है.
Here the we can see chopper 1 process.
तो भी energy store रहती है.
This chopper 1, chopper 2 process.
Diode
What happens is it goes back. I already explained this chopper 2
opposite
back.
direction में flow कर रही है जहाँ पर voltage positive है. जिससे
Yeah. See how the process chopper 2.
तो इंडक्टर से आने वाली जो
Chopper
करंट
process.
वो चॉपर 2 से आप फ्लो नहीं
Chopper
कर
2,
सकते.
when the chopper 2 is switched on, what
diode
happens?
two
Diode 2,
chopper
chopper 2 and diode 2. The
इस mode में
process
current
goes off.
opposite direction
Opposite
जहाँ
direction.
पर
Current is in
source
opposite direction. Load to
मतलब इसका
source
नीचे current
and voltage is in a
negative
positive.
है.
So this is what regenerative
Positive रहता है.
braking mode. This is
So
what the
dash है या नहीं?
regenerative
quadrant.
second quadrant operations.
जिस time
So
chopper
this
2
is
and
what
diode 2
chopper
conduct
2 and diode 2 is
इस
gets
तरह
on.
quadrant
This is what
drive जो
chopper drive. Two quadrant chopper drive. Okay.
DC drive basically
DC.
एक type का DC motor
So this is about DC drive and chopper controlled DC drive. Another topic we can see in next class. Thank you so much.